Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Hit the bell, subscribe. We have new content coming out daily. Make sure you subscribe. God bless you guys. Nick, I want to play cut one. This is a clip of you while live on Steve Bannon's program being approached by some lunatic Hawaiian. You're trying to get the word out, help these people, and they're trying to cover this up as if it's Chernobyl. I'm going to keep on using that example. Play cut one.
People's minds here.
Hey, what's up, Nick? I've been trying to reach you. Been reaching out to you on X. We're supposed to be meeting with people here. What victims have you had?
Okay, yeah. So this is so you're seeing this live right now. People actually tracked me down.
I thought you were
And
staying in a tent. You said you were coming and staying in a tent, Nick. You're taking up resources.
I'm not taking up any resources here.
Whoa. So here you are trying to report the news and you get hunted down at 5:45 in the morning by a lunatic Hawaiian. Nick, I've never seen anything like this. You're trying to help. Nick, tell us about it.
Yeah, and the other part about it is, yes, this was 5:45 a.m., but this was also directly behind my hotel. That was 45 minutes away from Lahaina, and they were able to track me there, and I guess they were waiting for me. I don't know. The guy just appeared behind me. I never heard a car pull up. I never heard, any movement until he was right behind me. It was the weirdest thing I was speechless. I didn't even know what to say. And it's worth noting that this guy was clearly not actually Hawaiian. I don't know who he is or where he is from, but he, very, very pale skin, very, he was lighter than I am. Okay. He's not a Hawaiian. He's definitely not native. So I would love to be able to figure out this guy's motives, why I'm being targeted. Keep in mind, this was about 12 hours after I started really pushing the mayor to give us answers on the missing children. Because, at this point, we have 1,000 people that are still missing. The death count, for whatever reason, has gotten stuck at like 114. Why is that, number one, and why won't they talk about the missing children? That's priority number one for me at this point. I don't know why it isn't priority number one for every media outlet.
Or how about our government? I mean, you have 1,000 missing American citizens, and so Nick, if you were to speculate based on what you've been told on the ground, do you believe that a fair amount of these 1,000 missing people are dead?
I would say at this point, the vast majority of those 1,000 missing people are dead, because there were reunification centers that were set up. There are, big groups of people that were trying to, reach out to the missing. I mean, you've had people searching and searching and searching for, 2 weeks now. At this point, the outcome looks really grim, and people are starting to lose a lot of hope when it comes to possibly finding loved ones. And they're still searching the areas for missing people. I believe they're up to about 60% search so far. And one of the other things about that bothers me about the efforts down there is we really can't see in either, because they have that place locked down like I've never seen before. If we did the same thing down at our southern border, it would be the best thing ever. But I don't know, and it makes people more uneasy about what could possibly be going on, because they can't get answers, but they also can't even see. They can't even see inside of their own town. There's a man that is sitting in a jail cell right now because he was a resident of Lahaina and decided to go into the exclusion zone to go see if he could retrieve some of his stuff and see what remained of his house. They put him in jail. They put him in jail this weekend. So,
This is so Soviet, and this is a regime covering something up. It reminds me also of just COVID, where you're not allowed in, you can't look at it. Poor management, no emergency response, turning off the water, no alarms. The death count has now flatlined. My speculation is that anywhere between 500 to 600 people are likely dead on top of that, which would mean this would be one of the deadliest natural disasters, deadliest disasters in American history.
definitely not a natural disaster. definitely not a natural disaster.
Well, let's talk about that after the break. I want to ask you what you mean by that. All right, email us, freedom@charliekirk.com. There is something weird happening in Maui, and the media and the government does not care.